Alright, welcome back YouTube. This is Goth33192 coming back at you with something a little different this time. I'll be watching Gondoli69's channel all the time and Evil D's channel all the time, and they're doing a bunch of spice reviews, and I figured as much as I smoke it, why not start doing spice reviews? Like, I can show you just some of many things I've had. Like, I've even had solids, like Natural Spirit Solid 5X. This wasn't the greatest though. So if you ever see this, I wouldn't suggest picking it up. It was a waste of $24. And it was said it was supposed to be a gram, but you know, solids, they're pretty heavy, so. Alright. I started smoking this stuff when they originally, this is a poster I had to pull off my wall, but I started smoking this stuff when we originally had things like Pep Spice. This right here. We had things like Pep Spice, this is strawberry. We got up here more, and we even had Black Magic. I started smoking when we had things like this. The whole Pep Spice potpourri thing. And gradually came along with Funky Monkey and all the other labels. So this stuff's been around for a few years, guys. Pep Spice was one of the things I first seen out on the market. That's when I started smoking. Was the Pep Spice. The blueberry was my favorite, the orange one, which would be this one right up here. And then, yeah, Black Magic, of course. They had this holographic packaging right here, but they went up to using the black packaging. Like, let's see, like these ones right here. This is Bloody Mary. I've tried Bloody Mary. That was alright for the first time, but after you smoke on it a little while, you kind of, I guess, get immune to it. I've had things like G.I. Jane, Stinger, and Invasion. These were all from Spice99.com. Invasion, which was this one right here, that one was my favorite. They also had G.I. Jane and G.I. Joe, but G.I. Jane was way better than G.I. Joe. That takes it for those. I got a sample from Essence when they were doing that. This one was alright, not the greatest though. I mean, it did the job. Sorry about the glare. It did the job. Early Legal, that was good. That was pretty good. I've had things like Revelation Ultra. That one I did like. Kind of a scary name, but that one was pretty good. 420 Maximum Herbal Incense. Maximum Aroma Herbal Incense, I'm sorry, excuse me. This one was a 2G bag. This one came in only 2Gs. But that was, yeah, that wasn't so great. I'd only use that as a filler. Supernova, that was one of my favorites. This is supposed to be by the company Zombie Matter, I believe. Correct me if I am wrong. Zombie Matter is one of my favorite blends. I had this one time. They were just kind of doing a big deal and trying to get rid of, I guess, a bunch of blends that people didn't really know about. So I went to my head shop and they were just giving this one pretty much away. This is 1.5 grams. I bought this for $5. When it did the job, it was definitely a head high, all in your head, nowhere else. Towards the end of it, you kind of felt like you were stopped up, like you had nasal congestion. I didn't like that too much. Purple Diesel Spice. This was a ripoff. Biggest waste of money ever. This would be, I guess, garbage. Don't buy it. Gave me the biggest headache. I've had Diesel Potpourri. This was the original it came in. It's a bright metallic, a very bright metallic foil packaging. Can't really tell too well on my camera. I'm trying to get a better one. This one was the strawberry. They also had blueberry. These ones are newer. They just recently came out. Sorry about the glare once again, guys. Everybody knows Blend Guy David. I've had his Rise and Shine. That was a good blend. I do recommend Blend Guy David. You can get his products at blendguydavid.com. Funky Green stuff. That was also just like the Jamaican Breeze. They were kind of selling it just to sell it. They didn't really come in gram sizes. They just came in small and medium and big bags. This stuff, I had to smoke pretty much all of it. Kind of gave me a headache once it was all said and done with. Wouldn't really waste your money on it. Johnny Clearwaters. I've had Spin Sugar, Japanese Plum. I've also had Red Licorice. Red Licorice is my favorite. Of course, I love licorice. Sorry about that. But these were good. Very good deal. See, this is what I was saying. I might as well just start doing a review. I've tried millions and millions of spices. I mean, I couldn't find all my original packaging, but I have tried Sweet Lucy. This is the only package I could find of them was when they sent me a sample. I've had a few of their flavors. And Gold Leaf XXX, that is an awesome blend. Awesome company. I've also had their Fly High. I prefer their Fly High over their Gold Leaf. I'm not sure what X it was. It didn't tell me, unfortunately. But this was the Kiwi Strawberry. Those were just samples. I've also tried some fillers like Juicy Herbs and Skunk. Gondoli69, he has some skunk videos. These were the Juicy Herbs. These also came with a free pack of rolling papers. This one, in my opinion, was the best one, the Marshmallow Root. Sorry about my camera quality, guys. It kind of sucks. But the Black Magic, they actually went from these type of containers to the bags. I loved it when they came in these containers. They stayed fresh for a long period of time. These were 3-gram containers, and they stayed fresh. Of course, the orange mango was my favorite. I've also tried Blue Rooster. That kind of gave me a headache. I mean, it did the job, but it kind of gave me a headache in the process. And Zombie Matter, they originally started coming in containers like this. You know, with the top saying what they are. I got a few of them. I even have a bigger 3-gram one. Of course, this is much bigger than these ones. To my Zombie Matter, of course, I got the original. This is my favorite blend. This is my favorite company. This is the original. I've had Midnight. I've had Blackout. I've had Dusk. I've had Twilight. I've had After Dark. And I've had Dawn. Sorry about the glitter. I'm going to have better lighting next time. Kind of just a quick vid. And I've also had the Acid Rain. This one is my favorite. This one is Sour Apple. I'm not sure what all the other flavors are, but they have root beer, bubblegum, I believe. Just zombiematter.com. They will have all the flavors, all the blends they have. They also have things like Supernova, like I showed you earlier. And actually a couple other blends on there. Smoking Aces, I believe. I'm not sure on all of them. But if you visit zombiematter.com, you will see all their blends. And guys, I'm telling you, I've been smoking this stuff for a long time. I mean, I have handfuls upon handfuls of this stuff. And that's not even all of it. I mean, I got a full box. I mean, this thing is bulged out. Just dropping some. I mean, full blown. Like, if I spread them all out, you guys probably think I was nuts. This is a couple $1,000s worth. To be honest, I will add it up all one day and tell you guys how much I've around about how much I've spent, because I've gotten deals on this stuff. I've paid full price for some of this stuff. Some of this gotten free. All that I can do is pretty much give you an idea about how much all this is worth. Like, Guys, I'm telling you, I'm stuffed full. It's a couple good. That's a good 6 inches wide or more. Just stuffed full. I mean, of course, you can see my address, but let me show you the other side. This is a priority mail flat shipping box. You know, ones that just hold like papers in. The ones you tend to get like 1 or 2 spice packets in. If I put this all in a shoebox, it'd probably fill it up. I will one day I'll add it all up. But oh yeah, and Boogie Blunts, I bought these one time because I like Little Land. Oops. And these were the biggest ripoff. Of course, they pay anybody to put their face on something, and people will buy it. Of course, I kind of fell for it that time around. They kind of sold them to me because they kind of talked me into it, I should say, at the head shop. They talked me into it because I wasn't too sure about them. And look, they talked me into it. I put my poster back up. But I'm going into 11 minutes. This is a very long first video. But pretty much this is my introduction video, just letting you guys know. I mean, all the videos I have on here are years and years old. Obviously, my hair has grown a lot since then. I was in ROTC back in I don't even remember what grade I was in those videos. But those are when I was younger. Figured everybody's talking about me doing reviews, might as well start. But I'm gonna be smoking on a little bit of Zombie Matter Acid Rain. Oh yeah, by the way, this is Zombie Matter Ultra. They also have regular Zombie Matter and Zombie Matter Ultra. Ultra is the better one. Go for it. I'll pour some of this out for you guys. Alright, you guys see what it looks like. I'm gonna try not to go over 15 minutes. Because it's pretty long for a video. I'm not gonna pour all of it out, just like a pull pack or two. Just enough to smoke on for this video. Actually, I'll pour a little bit more out so you can see all the colors and this stuff. I'll put it up here. Alright. Do you guys see that? All the colors and everything. You spread it out. I'm not sure if y'all can see the colors or not too well, but you got red, you got some yellows, of course you got your green. To be honest, this is one plant base. I'm not sure what it is fully made of. I see some damiana in there, but other than everything else, I'm not exactly sure. I would love to know what the yellow and red material is. I want to say it's like a lotus, some type of lotus, because we have our blue lotus and everything. But I'm not quite sure. I mean, always post comments and keep me updated on what you guys think it is. The Zombie Matter is the only blend I'm not quite sure what it's fully made of. But I would have to say it is one of my favorite blends. The smoking of it is just so smooth. I'm not too big on that full damiana. To me, it's a little harsh. I like the whole marshmallow and everything, but that's that. Let's pour some of it out for you guys. So we get the smoke on. Alright. I'm just gonna be smoking on this today. Just something a little simple. I didn't feel like pulling out too many pieces today. Because I keep them up in my closet. I kind of stay professional when people come to my house. I don't like, you know, having bongs and bowls and stuff everywhere. Kind of like to be professional about how I live. So if anybody walks in, you know, my house is clean and organized. It's not always clean and organized, but I try to keep it that way. You know, if the cops just randomly show up one day, you know, it's not good to have bongs and everything sitting everywhere. I promise, guys, my other videos will be a lot shorter. So just kind of an introduction, let you guys know I'm coming back. It's been years. About to start doing some herbal reviews. Not smoking bud right now. Got a job, government. I'm trying to get a government job. Go to school. You can do anything you want as long as you go to school. Got my Bob Marley shirt And don't ever let anybody tell you if you smoke bud, you're never going to be successful. I know many people that smoke bud and they are successful. That doesn't mean I'm not talking about rappers either. I'm talking about like politicians and stuff like that. We all know they smoke bud at some point in their life. But got a pack. Here with some acid rain. Cheers.